Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Good Middle School Morning. It's kind of crazy. We didn't have a video last week as Memorial Day, and it's only been 1 week that we have had off, but it feels like forever since I've done one of these videos. I've missed you guys. And so I'm excited to do today's video. We have a fun guest that we're going to be inviting on in a little bit. But first, I want to cover a couple announcements before we dive into our game for today. So we have church opening up actually when this comes out, it'll be yesterday. So we had just had church, but as I'm filming this, it'll be coming out and we'll be having church this Sunday. And so with church starting to opening up and programming still trying to be figured out what's going on next, these videos will probably start slowing down. So I'm not sure if this is going to be one of our last videos or if we have more to come. I'll keep you guys updated on that, but just want to thank you guys for just participating in these videos. Every single week as I send out these different challenges and post these videos, you guys respond in great ways of just sending in your answers, encouragement, options of, hey, you should do this kind of a video, and I just love that. Just love hearing from you guys and that. Our last video, when we did the Bible or Bieber, we had some awesome responses. I think it was Emery. I think Emery Heminger got 10 out of 11 right, which was incredible. I also got responses from a few other. I know Sierra, she beat me. I only got 5 out of 11, so it's pretty bad on my part, but Sierra beat me, and there's a few others that responded in. So guys, that was awesome. So much fun. So for today's game, what we're going to do is we're going to invite my coworker and friend Traci Slager to join us for this video. Now Tracy works up at our Ensley campus, and so we're going to be doing a video through Zoom, and what we're going to be doing is testing her British slang terms. Now she doesn't know this yet. We're going to explain that in the game more in detail when she hops on. But essentially we're doing this because growing up, my dad, he's from Liverpool, England. And so he has a British accent. He used these British phrases that growing up, I was just used to them because he'd say them all the time. But when I would share these phrases with my friends, they wouldn't always know what I was talking about. I would have to explain what's going on. And so what we're going to do is we're going to test Tracy on how well she might pick up on some of these British slangs terms. Maybe she'll know some, maybe she won't. We're going to see how that goes. So join us. We're going to go hop over on that. Awesome. Hey everyone, we're back, and now we are joined with the one and only Tracy Slager. Woo! Welcome.
Hey. Hey, so good to be with you guys. Thank you for inviting me, Trevor.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Tracy, for those coming up middle schoolers who maybe weren't around when you were around our Rockford campus a lot more, can you just share with us a little bit about your role up at Ensley?
Yes. So about a year ago, or less than a year ago, I started at the Ensley campus as director of kids and students. So I oversee B Kids and all student ministries. So I just want to give a shout out to my Ensley middle school students. And yeah, so I'm ready to get rolling. What do you have for me?
Yeah, absolutely. So Tracy doesn't know what we're doing yet. I've already explained to you guys a little bit about what we're going to do. So Tracy, here's the game I have for you. I explained a little earlier with our students that my dad was born over in England. And so I grew up hearing some pretty unique British slang terms. And what I want to do is quiz you on how well you think you know your British slang.
Okay.
So what's going to happen is I'm going to read a sentence that will have a British slang in there. And then I will ask you to see what is this British slang word. And I have 3 options that you can choose from, so multiple choice. And we have 8 of these in total, and you have to see how many you can get out of 8. And for all you students at home, you guys are going to be trying to beat Tracy, however many she gets out of 8, whether it be 1 or all 8 or somewhere in between. And then you guys are going to be competing against her / yourselves and just see how well you can do. And again, remember, please email us. We're going to have both of our emails linked in here, and you guys can let us know how you did on these. So Tracy, if you're ready to go, I think I've got my questions set. Any questions?
I don't think so. I'm ready to give this a shot.
All right, perfect. So I'm going to be reading these in my best British accent, and we're going to enjoy seeing me fail at that. I'm sure my dad is just covering his face in shame of this, but we're gonna try that and kind of go from here. So if you guys are ready at home, please play along. If you think you need a little bit more time, just pause the video, and then you guys can just kind of pick your answer and record kind of as we go along here. But let's dive into this. All right, so our first one, Trace, is we have this. This morning, Eddie and Kevin shared an argy-bargy. Now, Trace, is an argy-bargy a buttered muffin, a heated confrontation, or an awkward encounter? Again, you're looking for the words argy-bargy.
They shared one?
Yes, so they shared an argy-bargy. Is it a buttered muffin, a heated confrontation, or an awkward encounter?
Ooh, this is a tough this is a tough one. I have not heard of this one. I feel like I've watched a lot of British shows.
Okay.
Never heard of this. Awkward confrontation?
All right, she's going for the awkward. Well, you just kind of split one. You have either heated confrontation or awkward encounter.
Awkward encounter.
All right, she's going with the awkward encounter, which is C, and the answer is bum bum bum. It is actually B, a heated confrontation. So argue is kind of that slang word for argument. So it's a little bit argue, kind of going back.
Picked the wrong one. Okay.
So well, you kind of were trying to like, hey, let's just try to pick two at the same time.
I think so. Do I get a half point? Is that like a half point?
Sure.
Maybe?
We'll go. So far, it's a 0.5 out of 1 so far. Great. So our next one. Let's try this again. Oh, rubbish. Today I was stuck with a case of hard cheese. Is hard cheese indigestion, bad luck, or a headache? Again, trying to figure out what hard cheese or hard cheese is.
I don't really have any reasoning for this. Bad luck?
Which is always the best way to kind of go for this. All right, so you're locking with bad luck. Struck with a case of hard cheese and ding, 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 ding. Yes, bad luck. If you are stuck with a case of hard cheese, that means things are just not going your way. Some bad luck, but you have soft cheese because things are going great for you. I don't think it works if you flip those like that. All right, our next one we have, this is our third one, is this. Me bloke Pip Pumpernickel honked in the kitchen last night. Does honking mean to vomit, to blow your nose, or to fart?
Okay, I feel like I've heard this before, and it's not what I would guess, but I think it's vomiting.
Okay, going with vomiting. So apparently the bloke Pip Pumpernickel honked in me kitchen. We're going with vomit, and the answer is boom! Yes, vomit indeed. If you are to honk, it apparently means you are to vomit. And I hate throwing up. I hate vomiting. I hate the whole thing. I just try to keep it all inside. And I'm just like, oh, I dread it. I absolutely dread it.
Yeah.
Do you and Rob have this kind of like, all right, if you clean the throw up this time, then I'll do the cleanup from throw up next time? Do you guys switch on and off, or is it whoever's there just has to kind of deal with it with your kids?
It's usually me. I have a stronger stomach for it.
Yep. If I were to throw up on my hands, I think I would then throw up.
Yes. I think now Rob has before. He has cleaned up before, but definitely larger percentage goes to me because I can handle it more.
Yeah, I believe that. I feel like mothers have just a unique strength that us men don't got. All right, we are on to our next question. Trace, you were doing really well. I think now you're up to, is that 2.5? Is that right?
You count the half point. Yes, that's generous. Thank you.
Yes. All right, next one goes like this. Reckon I got a bit of the old Collywobbles on my first day of school. What are the Collywobbles? Are they extreme queasiness, intestinal gas, or cold feet? Collywobbles.
The first day of school?
First day of school. Extreme queasiness, intestinal gas, or cold feet?
Cold feet?
All right, we're locking in an answer with cold feet, and it is bum bum bum. It's actually extreme queasiness.
Okay.
It's not feeling well, walking in like, ooh, I am nervous, and this is not going to go well. which is
All
never
right.
fun to have that feeling or sensation when you're around other people.
Right. Right.
This
Yes.
isn't going to end well.
Right.
So our next one. Be careful where you walk. You don't want to step on a Richard III. Is a Richard III a puddle, a turd, or a slipping hazard? Also, let me pause. Is my accent getting better or worse? Is there a trajectory of where this is going?
I think you're doing pretty well. I wouldn't consider myself an expert, but no, I think you're doing well.
Thank you. I can fake it. No, I can't.
Uh,
So again, you're looking for what is a Richard III? A puddle, a turd, or a slipping hazard?
and you don't want to step on one.
Yes, be careful where you walk. You don't want to step on a Richard III.
A turd?
Going for the turd, which incidentally also makes it sound awesome because you've been rhyming Richard III with Richard the Turd,
A turd?
which I
Yes.
really feel like really hits my sweet spot of humor. And let's see if you are right. Bajinga, yes you are. Richard the Third means to watch out to be stepping on a turd. So do you guys own any pets that you guys have to kind of clean up the backyard from all the turds and poop piles?
We don't actually, but I grew up having pets, and so that's what I was thinking of. Yes. Yes.
Whenever our first kind of like big snow melt of the winter would come, we had to go out, all of my siblings and I, and we had like these big like scooper things that we'd scoop up the poop,
Right.
put it in the bag, and or just fling it somewhere else.
Right.
Next one. One time I saw Nigel Honeybottom eating a crusty dragon, and I nearly honked in me mouth. Now remember, we learned what honked is earlier.
Right. Right.
So what is a crusty dragon? Is it a crispy eye booger, a crispy nose booger, or a crispy toe booger?
That's a tough call.
Regardless.
That's a tough call.
Yep. Nigel Honeybottom.
I think the one that would make me more likely to honk would be the nose booger, so I'll go with that.
All right, going for the classic, the nose booger. You know, you have like those eye crusty things, you have the toe booger, but you weren't fooled because yes, it is the crispy nose booger. That is the one that'll make you almost honk in your mouth.
Right, right.
Wow, Tracy, you were on a roll here. You were doing phenomenal. It is going to take quite the feat of accomplishment for some student to overtake you at this point, but let's continue and see if you can keep this up. Whenever I'm with Rowan Bristwhistle, he always takes the mickey. Takes the mickey means to tease, to gossip, or to choose the lift, or for us Americans, the elevator, over the stairs. So whenever I'm with Rowan Bristwhistle, he always takes the mickey. Does that mean that he is teasing, gossiping, or choosing the elevator over the stairs?
I haven't heard of this one before.
I know this was a unique one for me. I've never heard my dad say this either. Takes the mickey.
Teasing?
All right, going with teasing. And you are right once again, Tracy. Wow, this is incredible. There's only one left, and I believe, if my memory serves me right, have you only gotten one wrong?
1.5.
1.5. Okay. That's right. All right. Well, here we go into the final round. Let's see if we can get this one too. It's fair to say that on a regular basis, I drop a clanger. Dropping a clanger means to say something embarrassing, tell a story that goes nowhere, or break some bad news. It's fair to say that on a regular basis, I drop a clanger, say something embarrassing, tell a story that goes nowhere, or break some bad news.
A clanger? Like with a C?
Clanger. What are you deciding
Say
between?
something, I don't know, say something embarrassing?
All right, she's locking in. Final answer?
Sure.
All
Yes.
right.
I don't know about, yes.
Say
Okay.
something embarrassing, tell a story that goes nowhere, break some bad news. Tracy, I have to break some bad news to you. You're right again! Oh my word! Say something embarrassing. That is incredible.
No hard cheese for me.
No hard cheese for you at all. Wow, that was incredible. So did you only get a half one wrong, or did you get 1.5 wrong?
1.5.
Okay, so you got 6.5 out of 8. That is going to be a hard one to beat. There is only the smallest margin of error for someone to try and come out of nowhere and try to take the win from you. That was incredible. Tracy, with this feat accomplished, are you going to move over to Europe? I feel like you would blend right in.
I feel like maybe I should. Yeah. I mean, it just, my instinct was right on. So yeah, I mean, not too soon, but yeah, I think I should.
Yeah,
Consider
I think if I were to go over there and just start talking, especially with my pristine British accent, they would kick me out. I think they're like,
well,
nope, get out. Not going to work.
you'll notice I didn't attempt a British accent.
Yeah, that's
I
fair.
left that to
That's
you.
fair. Awesome. Tracy, thank you so much for joining us on this one. It was so much fun being able to play this game, and hopefully we won't have to do too many more games like this. We can actually do them in person here pretty soon.
That would be great.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for having me.
Awesome. Thanks, Tracy. See ya.
Bye-bye.
That was great, guys. Thanks so much for joining us. That was such a fun game. Make sure you guys email me. Let me know how you guys did on your British slang terms. I think I'm going to give this quiz to my dad and see how he does with that. Even a few of these, I'm like, I'm not sure if I would be as familiar. But with his growing up there, he probably knows most of these. But we'll see. Again, guys, so grateful for you guys to be joining us on these videos. I'm not sure how many more of these we're going to do because hopefully I'll be able to see you guys in person real soon. But with that, guys, love you, miss you. Catch you guys later. See ya.